Today marks a defining moment for Europe, for security of Europeans. A month ago, we had a strategic brainstorming to guide our common action on defence. And today, we are delivering, and we are moving decisively towards a strong and more sovereign Europe of defence. Since 2022 in Versailles, we have been assuming greater responsibility for our defence. But today, we have decided to aim much higher, guided by a new sense of urgency. I thank the Commission, and especially Ursula von der Leyen, for presenting a first package of proposals ahead of the White Paper on Defence. On that basis, we have taken concrete decisions to provide new resources, new tools, new instruments for our defence capabilities. That means to invest in our economy and to protect our citizens. First, we have decided to invest in priority areas already defined by the European Defence Agency, reflecting the lessons learned from the war in Ukraine and in full coherence with NATO. Air and missile defence, artillery systems, missiles and ammunition, drones and anti-drone systems, strategic enablers, military mobility, artificial intelligence, cyber and electronic warfare. Second, we have decided to mobilize additional public and private funds for our defence. We will create a new European instrument up to 150 billion euros to support member states in boosting the defence capabilities that are urgently needed. On top of that, leaders were today that we need flexibility within the Stability and Growth Pact, because member states will invest much more in defence, and our common fiscal rules need to allow them to do so in a sustained and sustainable way. Flexibility in channeling existing European funds to defence will also be important for those member states that choose to do so. Also, the European Investment Bank's initiative to broaden its mandate for more loans to the defence sector will improve access to private financing and have a positive effect on private banks. Third, we decided to invest better and more efficiently together with joint procurement through standardisation and simplification. Our decisions today send a clear message. We are putting our money where our mouth is. We are delivering on what we promised: to build our deterrence, to strengthen the security of our citizens, and in the process, to boost Europe's competitiveness and our technological and industrial base. A stronger European defence also provides deterrence for Ukraine. Our efforts to strengthen European defence will also benefit Ukraine, because Ukraine's security is at the core of Europe's security. We haven't been with Ukraine since day one. We have already provided then 135 billion euros in support to Ukraine since 2022. Our supporting is unwavering. If the war continues, in any future peace negotiations, in reconstruction, in accession to the European Union. And we have now committed to increasing our support even more. Immediately, member states can increase their support thanks to the increased fiscal space. Several member states have already announced their pledge up to 15 billion euros. Today, we have also tasked the Council to work urgently on further initiatives to address Ukraine's pressing military and defence needs. At the same time, we are preparing to support Ukraine for when it decides to engage in negotiations to help it reach a positive outcome. That means a just and lasting peace. This is a tipping moment for Europe. And today, we have shown that the European Union is rising to the challenge, building the Europe of defense and standing with Ukraine shoulder to shoulder. Because at the end of the day, what we will all want, what we all deserve, what we are all working for is peace and security. Thank you.
President von der Leyen.